So it is another fine morning in the village, a village called Rabondo. The village is located in our country. The country is called Kenya. So if you come to Kenya is divided into 47 counties. So like if you are in the US, they call them states. So here in Kenya we do call them counties. So I've just from somewhere here. We come in the house, all this one. So those ones are the sugarcane which have been planted in the village. So like you see this one, you see this one. I've carried some of them. So the reason why I've carried some of them, we do eat sugarcane. So like here in Africa, there are too much food in Africa. So these ones I've just taken for free, where they were being cut. So I'm going to use them as my breakfast. So today I won't buy breakfast. You can see these ones are my sugarcane. So as you know, let me carry the camera very well. As you know, I'm called Valentinus. That is my channel name. So if it is your first time to come across this channel, you can subscribe, comment, and do share my video. So the video today, I want to just talk about something. So as you usually knows that my mother is sick, so she is soon coming back home. She will be back by tomorrow. So that is the way. That's how she informed me that she has just started getting well. So she had to come back by tomorrow. Oh, I'm about to finish the bush working where I was walking from. I'm heading to our home. Let me capture for you how the plant is working. These ones are not almost ready. They are not almost ready, so you can see them. So the one which I've carried are the ones which is ready. So in the village there was too much rain in the village. Not rain. In my earlier videos there was too much sun in the village until it had to rain. So we are from sun, we have now turned to rainy season. So in the village people have just started preparing their garden. So they want to start planting. We are almost entering planting season. So they have started preparing their gardens. Like if you see this one, that person have plowed his garden for now, waiting the rain to be so much that he can start planting. So he has plowed his garden by using oxen. How do ox plow? So he has just used oxen in plowing his garden. So like the title of this video. So today I may put my title in this video. So like, who is me? I think that is the best title for this video. So I'm called Valentinus. I'm just from Kenya, Migori County. Our village is called Rabondo. So I've just stayed in the village since I was born until I had finished my form 4. So the system of education that we have in this country is called, the one that I attended is called 844. Now it has changed from 844 to CBC. CBC is just competency based curriculum. So that one which I attended is called, the system is called 844. So 8 years in primary, 8 years in secondary, and not 8, 4 years in secondary, and 4 years in the college. And I've finished with the 8 years in primary, 8 years, not 8, 4 years in college, in secondary. So I've not finished with the other 8 years in the college. The reason why I've not gone to college, so my mother doesn't have enough money, so I had not to go. That one is the first reason. So the second reason, there are 2 of my brothers that are in the college. The one who is following me, which is Felix, and another one who is called Rick Martin. So both of them are in universities. So due to financial problem that we experience, so he had to force me not to go. And the 2 of them passed. The grade that which they got is much ahead of me. So I had to wait for them to finish, so and help assist my mom in doing some things at home. So like, this is what, as you know, she's not around, so I'm the one who left alone at home. I do assist her. Like this time, she left me the home so that I can be in charge of her house. Like, I do how do we call morning routine. The things that she was doing when she was not sick, like washing the clothes, planting the vegetables. So I'm almost home. So if you check those vegetables, if you check them, this one, I'm the one who fenced them. That one is mosquito net. So as we are given things to mosquito nets to cover ourselves, and we are using them in fencing the vegetable. See, like this one. So those ones are skuma wiki, which have grown there. So the reason why we fence them, our fence it is because we so to scare, how do we call it, to scare those animals that can eat on it. So like chicken, other animals, cows, sheep. So that net, that mosquito net is used as a security to protect our farm. The other one is this one, the banana. This banana, I am the one who planted them when I was in primary. So, and today I want to interfere with them. The reason why I want to interfere with them, they do keep some snakes. on, how do we call it, on their roots. So, and they are next to the house. So if you see, they are there, and our kitchen is almost. So when the snakes get out to, how do we call it, sand bathing or sand drying, some do enter to our kitchen. So that is the reason why I want to interfere with them. And in another thing, so what was I saying? The story of where of my education. So after I have not gone to college, so today I have not gone for a college. So I usually be at home. There are some works that I do work. I do work as huntsman. Yeah, where in a construction site. So that is the work that do I do I it do that is the work that I always do when I'm in the village. So, like the house that we recorded at the, we are the one who work there as a handman. If you come from this side, this is the compound of our, if you come from this side, that structure, that's where my sheeps that I had bought. The sheep are mine. They are not for my mom. I'm the one who I'm the one who bought them. So they are mine. They were three. Initially they were three, but I have to sell one. Due to the reason why I had to sell one is my mother faced a lot of financial problem. So I had to sell one so that he can use the money in other things like feeding us, feeding my brothers. So this is the structure that my sheep do sleep. You can see they are, how do we call them? They were the sheep dung. They are down there. So the sheep dung are down there. So the sheep dung are down there. So and due to I had told you early that today the weather has changed from sunny to rain. So which means we need to start planting. Like this is if you check at my back, you will see a certain, how do we call it? A certain, somebody had prepared his garden. If you check at my back, you will see the garden which has been prepared. So even us, me and my mom, we are looking on a way of how we can start preparing our garden so that we can start planting. So there is um there is one of my brother who is having cow in our village. So the elder brother, let me capture the cow. The cow is there, but you see some things I don't know the reason why they. Can I capture it? Can see. I see that one. So the young one now. So that cow has given birth to another. How do we call this one? How do we call the young one of a cow? You can check that one. You can check this one. You can check. You can check this one. You can check. You can check. It's very beautiful. So as you know, I'm called Valentinus. As you know, I'm called Valentinus. If it is your first time to come across this channel, don't leave my subscribing, commenting and sharing my videos. I'm called Why Not Valentinus. I've forgotten the name to say the name in full. So I'm called Why Not Valentinus. So this is the house where I do sleep. That house at my back there. So the house is for my elder brother, but not the eldest. We are too much. Our family is big. Like my dad had 3 wives. So my mother is the third wife. There is the first wife, the second wife. So this house, the one of that house is coming from the second wife. Is the first one there. So he has built a house in our dad's compound. The reason why that house has been built there is due to our culture, Luo culture. I'm a Luo. So if you come from our country, there is something called tribalism. Tribalism is too much in our country that you have to. So somebody has just interfered with my recording. I had to stop and greet her. He is one of the YouTubers. You can check him out, Manganga Moses. He's one of the YouTubers that we have in the village. So I was telling you a certain story. So my dad had 3 wives. So the one of these house is coming from the second house, second wife of my dad, and he is the first one. The reason why he has built the house in our compound, that is the nature of our culture, Luo community. So like if you are a boy, you have to be your first house must be built within your dad's compound. Like me, I'm soon building mine. I will start building mine. So and my house will build. I will build it on the other side. So the first son of the first wife take the other side, the right hand of the compound. The second born, left hand of the compound. Then me, the third, the first born of the third wife, take the right hand side of the compound. So if it is your first time to come across this channel, don't leave my subscribing in my video. I'm called Why Not Valentino. So I don't know what is happening with my video today. There's too much light. Yeah, now it is possible. So that is our compound. The houses. The compound now is turning to be green after it had rains in the village for how many days? It only rained for, I think it is 2 days. So and so it has turned from sunny, which we were experiencing later in the week. Now the rain has come, which people are using to plant. So it is now planting season. So we have to change with the changes. So if it is your first time to come across this channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel, comment on my channel, share my videos to your friends, so that even them they can subscribe and see the kind of content that I do in the village. So let me show you where how my sheep looks like. The ones that I showed you the structure where they do sleep. This is our beautiful home. like this one. This is how. Am I capturing it? They are two. Like I said, I had 3 sheep, and I had to sell one due to financial problem that my mother was experiencing. So that one is the first one, and the second one is here. So, and if you are still in our compound, we have many things in the village. Like this one, this is a well that was dug by my dad, a borehole. So we have not built the top, but I hope that one day I'll change the how do we call it, the top of this, the top of this, so that we can build the modern opening of this the top of this hole. This hole is where we get water from. Due to is where the whole of our family do get water from. So the reason why today we don't it doesn't have water. It had stayed for long, minus doing the necessary things like you need to clean. You need to clean everything so that it can be clean. And the second thing, due to how we've left the top, so dirty things are entering on it. Dirty things are entering on it. So it is now full of, how do we call them, soil, how muddy. So the muddy that are inside has blocked the reefs of the water. So there's a problem in it. But in the meantime, I'm hoping that one day I'll change the nature of that borehole. I'll build the top. So if it is your first time to come across this channel, I'm called Why Not Valentinus. So kindly check me out and subscribe. So, and the returning subscriber who is watching my videos, who do watch my videos, the only way that I can appreciate your work of watching my video is just to say thank you. In my opinion, thank you is too much bigger than even money. The word thank you is too much bigger than money, everything. So the only way I can appreciate is by saying thank you. So there's a structure here in our home. I've not said any story about this structure. So this structure is built in our home. It acts as a store where my elder brother do kept. Some bricks are inside there. So the reason why they have been kept there to prevent them from being rained on. As you know, if there are bricks if they are rained on, the rain may interfere with the brake. So he will have to start from the scratch. So then this is the, how do we call it? You can see the bricks also. Some have been kept here. You can see. And somebody may just decided to ask me why this house is looking beautiful. So this house, it initially was not beautiful. It was like the other one. So the sons to that, my mom, the elder mom, decided to change the house. So they vandalized everything that house has until they had to build change everything on that house. The first brother, the elder brother in the whole family, is working somewhere. He's not at home. The second one is also working in our city. The city that we have here is called Nairobi. So, but they are not being paid too much, like here in Africa. How do we call them? How do we call them? They're slaves. How salaries? So the salary is not too bad. They are only getting some amount of money, not too much money. They had to squeeze it to rebuild their mom house. So see, let me not go minus saying this one. So I'm called Valentinus in this channel. Please don't leave minus subscribing to my video. Watching them is the only way you can promote my video. So I'm just kindly requesting, please, if it is your first time to come across this channel, please subscribe to my channel, comment on my videos, don't go minus leaving a sweet comment, and share them to your friends, so that even your friends can feel and see the content that I do from our village, a village called Rabondo, where I do come from. We can meet on the next video. I had to rush. I'm supposed to head somewhere. As you know, my mother is almost coming back, so I had to prepare for her some things. So when I come to her house, the house will look like the same as the way she left it. So we had to stop from there. Like I said, I'll take this sugarcane for my breakfast. You can now see what how I'm interfering with them. That is the nature of Africa. Everything is almost free. This is what is being used in making sugar that you see many rich people buy, as we are getting it for free. Yeah. The camera just folded down. Yeah. So it has interfered with the it has not interfered with the recording. I need to go and pick it. I've just picked it. So I have to go. It's looking very clean from that side. So I don't know what today has happened with my camera. Maybe the weather. From this side, it doesn't capture very well. Africa is natural. There are some white men who do say that Africa is dark. Maybe they live before evening, They left before evening. They came before, how do we call? How can I say this one? They left before, after 7, and leave before 6:30 in the morning.